They said they were going to put those people from that cruise ship in quarantine in Nebraska.
In Nebraska, that's not even by the ocean.
I know it's fucking stupid,
It-
but that's what they said on the news. I don't know if that's finalized, but they're forcing people to go into quarantine. Give me a fucking
I
break.
mean, wouldn't it just be easier just to leave them on the ship?
You think? You think?
I mean, I'm not cool with like quarantining people anyways, but if you're gonna
Me
do
neither.
it, at least, put
Leave them where
like
they are.
more than a moment's thought into it. Like,
Yeah. No, that's too
so,
much to ask,
so
man.
they gotta quarantine these people.
Oh,
So
that's what they say. And
their
sometimes the
goal is to
symptoms,
take them off of the ship, get them to an airport, and then fly them to Kansas of all places,
Nebraska,
or Nebraska of all places,
is
get off of the
crazy.
plane, go to the quarantine zone. Like, do you realize how many different points of contact there is?
Apparently, I guess they don't.
I mean, I'm
If they
just some
do indeed
retarded
decide to
high
do
school
that.
dropout pothead. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. They're
Oh,
the
of course you
experts, I
don't.
guess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So much experts.
Well, as
Can't
long as
stand to
nobody
have experts.
protests, like the virus can like go crazy. So I guess we
Uh,
just need more protests.
that's right. That's right. Because when COVID was coming out, it was okay to have BLM.
Well, everybody knows political activism boosts immunity.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You can't get sick if you're politically active.
Right.
But
So
yeah,
stupid. So stupid.
so they're gonna try to lock us down again, I'm sure, and
And that ain't gonna work on me.
it ain't gonna
It
work
didn't work
on
on me
me.
the first time.
Yeah,
I went wherever I wanted to.
I wore those
And
stupid masks the first time, but this time I'm saying no. Even if work's like, hey, you gotta wear, you gotta fire me then, dude, because I'm not wearing that dumb shit. I'm not doing
right.
that again.
Yeah, it's like, where's everybody's memory
I'm
gone?
not gonna be locked down, and I'm not wearing no goofy fucking face diapers ever again.
No kidding.
Unless I
No
decide
kidding.
I want to wear goofy face diapers.
Well, that's up to you. That's your decision. You're not going to be told to.
No. If people give me shit for it, I'm just gonna start coughing uncontrollably until they get scared and run away.
Yeah. Don't make yourself actually cough.
Too late.
Yeah, too late.
Too late for
Uh,
that one.
do you
Oh,
know that they dropped 17 files on Friday, and the first couple of files are just newspaper articles from 1947?
yeah. Well, not a lot of people remember this, but they released a lot of those fucking alien files. Fuck, I
A
want.
while back.
Yeah, it's like 2017, 2018, somewhere around there. Because I downloaded it and looked through it, a lot of them. Like, they were old fucking reports of
Yeah.
UFO sightings and stuff like that. And
Yeah, and I don't believe any of that shit. Especially when I saw the newspaper clippings in there. I
yeah,
mean, it's just really crazy. And all the stuff, all the videos that they showed, I had seen every one of those before.
well, they definitely have shit that we're not no supposed to know about. A lot of ancient shit. Now, is it the shit that they say it is? Definitely not 100%.
No.
Did you know, like, right before the Iraq War started, they supposedly discovered the Tomb of Gilgamesh?
I heard that.
Yeah, that's really weird. There's some stuff about that in the files too, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Yeah. You know, I've been reading into the Sumerian thing a lot more lately, and
What is that?
well,
The
I mean,
Sumerian thing. What is that?
well, that's pretty
I
much
heard
like
somebody else mention it.
the first civilization, and the weirdest thing is it's like the first written uh text of any civilization that we have that we know of, at least. And they're writing about shit like cloning, genetic splicing, incubation periods. They're writing about stuff they should never have known about or even thought about. But according to them, some aliens flew down and they needed gold. And so they spliced their DNA with primates down here. And
Oh my
yeah.
God. And so some of these people say they've been walking among us for years. What a bunch of idiots.
No, no,
I
no.
think,
That's
oh,
say that's where humanity came from.
mm, wow. Okay, let's just throw the Bible out altogether. Well, that's the goal, I'm sure. But I mean, this is just ridiculous. And why does the Department of War put out these files?
Because they're faggots.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Well,
That's not-
they gotta
that's all I need
distract
to know.
people from them shitting the bed that is the Strait of Hormuz.
That's what they're trying to do is
It's
distract
just
from
a
the Epstein
distraction.
files and the Iran war.
That's all they know how to do. They don't know how to solve any problems. They just know how to create another one and get you to think about that while they
Gotta hide
think
the
of the
other.
next thing to distract you with. It's like an endless chain of distraction chicken.
Yeah, that's true. That's what it is.
Chain, chain, chain.
Oh.
Chain of lies. Do, do, do.
Have you seen that Ian Carroll is back up?
Yeah, I saw
Doing
him
stuff?
post some stuff. I'm wondering if he's got some of the same issues I got, because he said that he's had some fucking digestive health stuff going on, and I'm like, I wish he would talk about that more, because I'm wondering if he's going through like the pancreatitis shit like I'm going through. Because I
Well,
don't
that's
feel like this is
possible.
natural. I feel like I feel like the world's poisoned me, honestly. I don't think
No,
I should
you're probably
actually have
right.
this.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Which is really fucked up, because even if you make an effort to eat healthy, everything we have is like fucking shit.
Yeah, poisoned from the get go.
Even our grade is completely fucked.
Yeah, because they use glyphosate. Glyphosate.
Glyphosate.
Glyphosate. Yeah, that's it. But at least Thomas Massey got the indemnity out of some kind of bill when they wanted to say you couldn't sue him for getting cancer and stuff.
Well, I mean, to a certain degree, that's good, but any law that prevents a citizen from having the right to a fair trial is
Right. I
null and
saw that
void.
clip
It's
too.
unconstitutional. The only thing that people are going to have to do is eventually somebody's going to have to just challenge the constitutionality of it. And then we have to hope that the Supreme Court, which they haven't been on the side of freedom for a very long time, we
Right.
honestly need to throw every single one of them out and start from scratch again. The Supreme Court has a lot of terrible rulings. Like back in the 90s, you remember when that that guy went crazy on a subway like in New York and like started stabbing people, and one other guy had to fight him off, and the whole time, like, two cops were standing to the side and they didn't do anything. And the guy was trying to sue the police department, and the Supreme Court ended up coming out and saying that it's not the police department's job to protect and serve the public. They are only there as law enforcement officers. Their only job is to enforce the law.
Oh, I thought they had protect and serve on their badges.
Well, they still do, even though that according to the Supreme Court, that's not even their job.
God, how stupid.
And then you throw qualified immunity on top of that. And you have to ask yourself, why would a cop ever need qualified immunity? If he's doing something and it's the right thing to do, why do you need
Right.
protections in court from that? Like, do pilots have, is there pilot immunity? Do surgeons have surgical immunity? Like, if they
Yeah.
accidentally fuck somebody up on the table, do they just, have a get out of jail free card? No, they don't. They could be sued for malpractice. They can have their fucking licensing removed or whatever. And it should be the same way with cops too, especially because we give those people guns. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't
It's a
matter
little more extreme here.
it doesn't matter how you feel about cops. At the end of the day, the statistics show that they kill 3 people a day. Every day, 3 people die at the hands of law enforcement. Now, some of those people are guilty, but some of those people are innocent too. Some of those people didn't do anything wrong. It's just wrong place, wrong time. That's kind of fucked up. 3 people a day. That's wild to me. And then they want you
Our
to
government
cry.
is so off.
And then they want you to cry rivers when, like, a police officer dies, even though, like, the rate of that is significantly lower.
Yeah.
That's why this is why
I used to not agree with you on that, but I do now.
I mean, I'm not anti-law and justice. I'm just anti-tyrannical bullshit for state thugs that don't even uphold law. Like, they're more worried about
License to bully.
They're more worried about, like, seatbelts and shit when I'm sitting here looking at the fucking billionaires being like, oh, they're eating babies.
Yeah, why don't you concentrate your attention there?
Why don't you concentrate your attention on all this fucking fraud that we see before our very eyes every single day? No, you want to give a guy a ticket for fucking window tint. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And then they'll try to say, well, it's for your own safety. Like, well, if it's for my safety,
of course.
you're going
That's
to...
how they get everybody to give up their rights, by telling them it's for their own safety.
Well,
just like this new virus. It's going to be for your own safety.
It's for your own
No.
safety. No, I don't. I'm
didn't
in
give
charge
my
of my own
to
safety.
you.
My own
Right.
safety should be my own concern.
Right.
And, like, another fucked up thing, it's like, if cars driving really fast was such a huge fucking problem, why don't we have governors on all of our vehicles? Why do we, like, just think about this. Why do we live in a society where, like, most of the roads that you'll see, for the most part, with the exception of a few areas, most of the time, the fastest you'll have to go is 60 miles an hour.
Okay.
So why the fuck would a government, if it's so unsafe to drive fast, why would the government allow all these dealerships to have cars that go like fucking... Why does my speedometer go up to 140? Like,
It's
why
just
not
a
just
lack of
cap me off?
freedom.
Why not just put a governor on everybody's car and call it a day? Why do you have to stop and ticket everybody?
Right. The whole everything's messed
It's all
up.
fucked
There
up.
is nothing.
And I'm not
There's
saying I'm
nothing.
pro, fucking governors on everybody's car. But
Oh, you see how Trump is touting the job numbers? He's not even looking.
all the numbers that they tout are all fake.
Right.
I don't care what numbers they're touting. I know they've already lied to me so much
that I don't believe anything they say.
Well, you shouldn't, especially after they came out with that one thing when they're like, Trump has a 100% approval rating
Yeah.
in MAGA. And I'm like,
Uh,
no.
so, no, no, no. He's lost so many more people.
I forgot who originally said it, but they said it perfectly. They said, I don't have Trump derangement syndrome. I have Trump disappointment syndrome.
Yeah, good
And,
way to put it.
and
We were definitely conned.
yeah, definitely. And that's why I'm so fucking angry about it. Like, I'm not some leftist. Like, I have no reason to be mad. I got a reason to be mad. This motherfucker duped me.
Right.
He lied to my face. He said that he was going to, release the JFK files, the MLK files, which,
He hadn't done any of that.
no, they'll try to
He had,
say he did, but they didn't. There's still files that we don't have. There's still a shit ton of stuff that we don't have. Same
right,
with Epstein.
right.
No new wars. Oh, what do
But
we have?
if you're high up enough in the government, though, you can get even interviewed in private
Well, he was supposed
about the
to.
Epstein file.
Do you remember when he was saying he was going to cut the Pentagon budget in half?
Oh, yeah, but he doubled it. Is it, what, $1.5 trillion
And
now?
then Doge was really cool until they just threw everything out. They didn't cut anything. And
Right, until that big,
I
beautiful
don't
bill.
I don't even know if that branch still exists. That's how
Does?
bad it
I
is.
don't think it does. I don't think it does.
So they just
Because I think and then Trump says Elon didn't cut as much as he said he was going. Well, he tried to,
yeah, because you
but
remember
nobody wanted to do it.
when they were spreading all those stories about Elon doing drugs because Elon got mad when Trump announced the big beautiful bill because Elon was actually making a bunch of cuts.
Yeah,
And
he
then
was.
he said, this big beautiful bill, everything I just did is pretty much pointless.
Back in there. Yep. Absolutely pointless.
And then
But they
everybody
started saying
was
he was
like,
taking drugs and
oh,
stuff.
Elon's on drugs. He's so flip floppy. He's a flake. He's not loyal to anybody. I'm not saying Elon's a good guy by any means, but in this regard, he was because I saw through that bullshit. Because I saw people fucking up the Teslas. They were firebombing
Yeah.
his fucking dealerships. He
And
wasn't getting
nobody's.
paid. He was doing like all of that just, because he wanted to. He thought it was going to be something good and that it would benefit him. And it clearly didn't. And then when Trump was, he pretty
Flip-flopping, he
much
decided
ruined
to
his
blame Elon.
reputation with half of the country because the leftists went fucking bonkers. And yeah, and then Trump just wiped his ass with everything that he did, and that's why he bailed on it. I think that was the correct move to do as well.
I do too. I do too.
But yeah, I mean, the signs were
But you know
there.
what I keep thinking of? Is when he said on the campaign trail, after this election, you won't have to worry about elections anymore.
Yeah.
What does he mean by that? It's no telling. He could declare martial law over this stupid antivirus and then not hold elections. How stupid would that be? But I mean, I wouldn't put it past him.
Don't you wish that evil on this house, Ricky Bobby?
Yeah.
don't you give that man no fucking ideas.
True, true.
And like, I don't know. How do you know? Like, wait, hold on. Somebody is actually to start if it detects your body is under stress. Oh yeah, they did that fucking. They signed in and did that fucking. the fucking kill switches for electric
For the
vehicles and all that
cars.
shit. That's why I was
Oh
a
my
few
God.
months ago, I was, talking to Aubrey. I was like, we might, look into getting an electric vehicle and stuff like that. But now at this point, I told her just the other day, and it's not even just about the kill switches, but I just looked at her. I said, "Oh yeah, remember when we were talking about maybe getting like an electric vehicle? Yeah, we're not doing that." And I was like, "We're just gonna get a regular fucking car because, for one, gas prices may go up, but that means all the prices for our fucking power is gonna
Everything.
go up too. So
Everything.
you're not really, because it's so stupid when the electric car vehicle people are like, oh, I don't have to worry about gas prices. It's like, well,
Oh
how do your
yeah.
workers get to the power company? How do they get resources to the power company? How do they
Yeah.
transfer things from point A to point B? How do they do that? They use a lot of fucking gas, is what they do.
And diesel. And diesel's even worse, and that's what most of the big trucks use.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know. But yeah, somebody said that they're gonna make it to where like they can look at you and like they have well, they already have cameras and microphones and sensors in your vehicles. If you look back, they had fucking microphones in those old cable boxes from back in the day. Um, those had microphones in them.
Oh really?
Yeah, you could look that up too. The old
Good
cable
Lord.
boxes had microphones in them, and
Surveillance in police state.
oh yeah, well, the
Here we go.
government's involved in all of these companies, and they're all hand in hand.
Yeah.
It's like a spider web made of like shit,
Yeah. That just
and
continues and
there's a big
infiltrates
shit
everything.
spider sitting over in a
Yeah.
corner laying its
And
shit
his name
eggs.
is Trump.
Oh
And
no,
then
no, no,
Yahoo
no. The
and
shit
Trump.
spider's bigger than Trump. The shit spider's like the whole thing. It's like,
Oh, the whole thing above the government.
yeah, like above the Rothschilds and shit.
Uh, man.
And then remember when I told you like last year when you were when they were first talking about the ballroom stuff, and I told you that they were just updating the bunker underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel vindicated now.
Well,
But I
yeah.
found out some more information. Not only are they updating the bunker underneath it, but they're more than likely, it appears, because they've got some private donors, that they're going to be putting in a data center down there, which is really
Yeah, I've
crazy.
heard that. That's ridiculous.
My stupid fucking mind can't comprehend what, these things are really like allocated and used for. But yeah, it can't be
And then
anything
we
good.
have to add to the money now. Now the taxpayers have to pay for it.
Yeah.
See, that's all mess.
Woo.
It's ridiculous. The whole thing is.
The tech is going to emit undetectable frequency that will be able to map what is being said inside car. Yeah, they've been using Wi-Fi to spy on people and stuff. I don't know if you knew about that. I'm not exactly sure how they do it, but there is a science that they're able to use the like the signals from the Wi-Fi waves is like a radar of sorts. Uh,
Oh, I guess you know a lot more about it than I do, but none of it surprises me. None
it
of it.
yeah, just
None of it is surprising. The only thing surprising is how much I like. No, that's not even surprising.
yeah.
Speaking of
Nobody
that, how
should
much I
really.
like Thomas Massey.
Oh yeah,
Did
I
you
don't.
hear that? I saw that clip from Jimmy Dore this morning where he asked Grok, or somebody asked Grok, who the most constitutional person in Congress is.
Oh,
He,
definitely Thomas Massey. I wish Rand Paul was half the man not yeah, I wish Rand Paul was half the man Thomas Massey was. Thomas Massey's like his father, Ron Paul. Rand's just a
right.
little fucking Rand pisses me off. He pissed
He came out for the ballroom.
well, yeah, because Rand's a faggot. Rand Paul is a faggot, grade A faggot. And he's probably mad that he's living in his daddy's shadow. Little
Ugh.
fucking punk bitch. I don't like Rand Paul at all. Just because, like, a son should be like 10 times the man his father was, honestly. And that dude is such a little bitch. And he has always been such a little fucking bitch. And he never stands his ground when he should. Like, I remember when he was in the run for the presidency. I think it was maybe 2012 or something like that.
Well, no, it was 2016.
Was it 2016?
Yeah, he was one of the original 17 or 16 on the debate stage.
Okay. But yeah, it's like, he would never defend himself. He would never call out the other opponents. He would just be like, I'm just gonna I don't know.
Stand here and smile and look
Yeah, and
down.
it was so fucking lame. And it was like seeing a
Hmm.
eunuch on stage.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in him too.
But yeah, Thomas Massey so far, I really like that guy. I like what I donated to his money bomb.
Well, good for you, Matt. I didn't. I should have, but I didn't know about it going on. I guess it's still going on, but
Yeah, you can still do it. But
yeah, he said that all his donations are less than $100. And he said, and they average out with the guys that do the maximum donation, which is 3,500. He said, but those guys spattered out in there still brings all of them the average down to below 100.
yeah. Well,
So
he got $25 out of me. And that's the only time I have ever donated to any kind of political campaign. It's the only time I've ever willingly, voluntarily, and happily given a government official my money. Because I feel like he's earned it. He needs
I
the
don't think I've
support.
ever given anybody my money or any money.
Well, I'm referring to taxes because people will be like, "Oh, well, you get the government money." Well, not willingly. I don't.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They take money from me.
Yeah.
Taxes is really
Theft.
fucked up because they don't even wait for you to like hand it over. They take it out of your check before you even get it. Like that's
Yeah,
fucked.
that is really fucked up. I mean, I don't think we're going to survive this.
Oh,
Something will survive, but it won't be what it is now,
I,
hopefully.
I just hope we come up with a better name than like America or like Freedom Land or something like that would be fucking killer. But yeah, like I don't
As long
know.
as it stays Freedom Land.
Yeah, I mean, I think the original principles are going to carry over that were founded here, but things as they are now are completely in a decline. The empire at this point is in fall. It's
Yes, it
not
is.
if, but when
Right.
it
And it
comes
looks like it
crumbling
may be
down.
soon.
Well, we've been in stage 5. I don't know if we've moved in to stage 6 or not. I need to rewatch that thing. I think it was Dave Smith who put out the 7 stages of Empire's
Empire
decline.
falling.
Yeah, because it's happened to the Romans, it's happened to the
Hmm.
Germans, it's happened to the British.
Babylon way back in the day.
Well, that one was mainly God, but yeah.
Well, it's
What I'm
still,
talking
it's a
about is
good book
what
to
man's
study is the
done.
Book of
What
Esther.
I'm talking about is what man's done to just fuck their own countries up. And one of the starting points is like debasing their own currency. Is like when I think the Romans did it when they started adding other minerals and to their coins,
their
whatever.
coins.
Yeah, and stuff like that. And it's the same thing. We did it when we dropped the gold standard and we went with this funny
Right.
money, the petrodollar or whatever. And
Yeah, and that's fallen apart across the world, and it should.
they try to say something stupid like, well, if we still had the gold standard, some guy could come in and like turn in his money and take that gold out of Fort Knox and like, and then we
I
wouldn't
doubt
have
it's even in Fort
had
Knox.
that gold. And I'm like, well, if that was the case, wouldn't we, since he's giving us equal value for the gold, wouldn't we just take that money and buy more gold to fill in what he just took out?
You'd think. But also, this is the last thing I'll say because I know Kenny's getting ready to call, so I need to get off the phone. But oh shoot, what was I gonna say?
You're going
Dang
to say
it, I
Fort
can't even
Knox is
think of.
empty.
Oh, I was gonna say, oh yeah, remember when Trump said he was gonna audit Fort Knox?
Yeah,
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Everything he said was a lie.
everything. Literally everything.
And he's all up in them Epstein files, totally, completely. That's
That's
why we
why I
don't
said
have them.
originally, like, I was like, all right, well,
Yep, you did.
he's defending them, and that's bad enough. That's bad enough
Yeah,
for
that's
me.
bad enough. That's bad enough.
That's it's worse if he isn't in there with anything nefarious because that means that you have somebody who knows better enabling people because like, I'm not defending pedophiles in any way, shape, or form in this sense. I think they should all be thrown into wood chippers. But I'm going to say it's a mental illness. It's not something that people would necessarily choose to be. There is something broken in their brain. There is something that is not quite right with any individual who has those kinds of urges. And they are uncontrollable urges. You cannot reform these people. So to
No, you
have
can't.
somebody of somewhat sound mind who doesn't commit those kinds of acts, but still defend that person and enable the continuation of that suffering is far more evil than somebody who has uncontrollable tendencies because their mind is broken. Like,
Yeah, I see what you mean.
it's just so
Complacency is the killer.
fucked.
And well, that's not even complacency. That's active defending and covering. Well, I got to run, Matt. I hate to rush off.
All right, well, love you. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, honey. I love you very much. Tell Aubrey I said hello, okay?
All righty, I will.
All right. I love you.
All right, bye.
Bye bye.
But yeah.
Pretty much take it all. Fridges and dishwashers,
Fucking
couches.
YouTube. I didn't know how long we were going to be talking, but she called me before I called her. So I may talk to her later, but that was my mom. She was really mad at me for a few months because, like, as soon as the Epstein files didn't start to come out, like, as soon as Pam Bondi started kicking the ball down the fucking corner, like, they released those binders and it'd be like, oh, the files are on my desk. And they was like, we're going to release them on Monday. And then yada, yada, yada. I started calling bullshit. My mom was getting mad at me. But eventually, I kept pointing out what was happening. And eventually she just... I gotta say, like, breaking people of, like, their brainwashing is a lot like that scene in They Live. With the sunglasses. Between Roddy Piper and was it Keith David? Yeah, let's see. It really is just like this, man. You really have to fight with somebody. No. How dare you? Yeah, that's a fantastic fucking movie, man. Anyways, that's it. Later, Taves.